A warm welcome back to the channel. My name is Tom, and you're tuning in to youtube.com/TJCMN. Thanks in advance for doing so. And in this segment today, I am very excited to have an unboxing for you all. And in this particular unboxing, I will be opening up this brand new Magneto Bamboo Carbon Fiber Longboard, which is for cruising, carving, freestyle, downhill, and dancing, kicktails, tricks, carve or drop through. And it's also great for, my bad, teens, adults, and men and women. So, if you didn't already understand, I was actually reading the title of the product on what I bought it off of Amazon.com. And I'll link it in the description below so you can see for yourself along with the reviews. I think it looks definitely pretty solid. And in fact, I will have a review and some demos forthcoming, but in this segment, obviously, we gotta start at the beginning by getting it out of the package. And I really think for the price of $129.99, it really isn't something that is overly expensive, but for a daily driver, especially since, from what I've understood, the trucks and the wheels are pretty solid. I mean, we can have a review afterwards. This isn't any sort of paid product placement. I got this all on my own independently. But maybe if Magneto wants to sponsor the next unboxing of the longboard, they can feel free, if they see this, to contact me. Wink, wink. But anyways, in this segment, though, let's not get into any more rambling. I want to unbox the product and show you everything, at least when it comes right out of the box. And then you, for yourself, can decide afterwards what you think. So yeah, let's dive into this now. And I got already in advance the, cutting knife that we need to open this. And this is me here, obviously, on the ground, and I'm looking at my laptop, which has the camera, because I'm using the webcam here. Shout out to my roommate DJ, actually, for actually allowing me to use this webcam, as he actually was the original person who provided it. But anyways, this is, I might even do a review of the webcam later, but how I've been doing most of my recent unboxings back up in New York when I did the JBL Peak 2 Endurance, which I still have a review forthcoming, and I think, yeah, it's on the backlog. I still even have to upload the unboxing, but that is something that I'll do before this one probably, so you probably might have seen it. If you haven't, check out the link below, down there. But anyways, I hope for now this is quality-wise going to be good. I'm actually even using my Blue Yeti to record. Might even do a review of that, which I've had for a while. But yeah, just to have an idea of my equipment and how I'm going to be doing things. This is just a regular sort of kitchen knife here, but it makes for a good box cutter nonetheless. Let me make sure I don't show you the address here and actually dox myself like I used to as a noob way back when. So let me cut open the top. This is just the exterior packaging that was dropped off by USPS. Again, shout out to the United States Postal Service for always providing things in a timely and prompt manner. I know there's been issues with the current guy, Louis DeJoy, who's been the postmaster who was appointed by the Trump administration and is still now a holdover from that time under Biden. Don't ask me why Biden has decided to retain him. I think that was a bad idea. I'm not in charge, and not to get so political. If you're interested in politics, I actually have a podcast where I talk about American politics, world history, and international relations called Get Nuanced with TJC, and I'll link that below. But this is a channel solely for tech, and I'm going to leave it hopefully as much as apolitical as possible for now at least. So you guys can all, and gals, enjoy just the product. So, enough rambling though. You have obviously the logo for the company here. And I'm going to now make sure that I can get the product out here. Again, without doxing myself. Here, and not turning off the lamp that I'm using for the lighting. Sorry for this sort of awkward angle that I just need to pull this out. Alright, jiggering this here. Oops. I might have to blur that out slightly because I think I just showed part of the address actually. I'll probably cut that one bit out. Yeah, so if there's a transition here, maybe not. I'm sorry that it's probably due to the fact that I accidentally moved the box in a way which saw the shipping address. Apologies for my amateurish mistake, despite the fact that I've been doing these tech reviews and unboxings here for now over a decade on and off. It's been as of 2009, or it's the summer of this year. It'll have been since August of 2009, which I think is 13 years. since I had this channel launch, and it's gone through quite an evolution. I appreciate those who have been holdovers who have stayed with me, even though I had been on a much overextended hiatus. But here, enough about me here. We have enough time to talk about that later. And the real reason here is to see the longboard, which, look at this beauty. It's in the wrapping, so that when it's being, shipped and handled, it's not going to be damaged. It has styrofoam on each end to obviously also make sure that any sort of impact while it's in the the trucks that are used to ship, whether it be, in this case it's USPS, but if it was in FedEx or UPS, you want to make sure obviously that all of the loose ends literally are tied up and that product damage is, if avoidable, mitigated and prevented from happening. Right here, just a good view of this. Let me take off now the styrofoam piece here. I don't even think they have, is that the whole box? Oh yeah, and they also include, really quick before, let me keep the longboard right over here. They also include these things. How could I forget? Again, I want to do the full shebang here and not just unbox the board itself. You want to show the full content so you have the full comprehensive understanding of what comes with the product. Not that much else, but you have, as you can see here, the longboard or skateboard tool and the screw, the Phillips head, which is really helpful and handy. And then you can leave a review, and then there's a little bit of product sort of information. And I definitely might do so actually and post it on there. Who knows? Maybe they'll be impressed. And listen, I think these are decent quality boards. I've had a Magneto one in the past. That's why I knew that at least in the past their boards were pretty good for the price. And I'm hoping that this one too will be, decent. But we'll see, and we'll be the judge of that in a review. And I'm going to provide you my as much of an unbiased one as possible, given the fact that I am an avid longboarder and somebody that obviously enjoys, boarding around. I'd use it as my daily driver. I'm still somebody, even though I've been living in Tampa now for what will be 7 years. You can take the New Yorker out of New York, but you can never take the New York City out of the New Yorker. And maybe I butchered that a little bit. Yeah, you can take the New Yorker out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the New Yorker. And I always was never used to driving. I'm never even comfortable in cars when I do have someone who's driving me around. I would only use that for long distance type of things. And after living in downtown Tampa for over half a decade, only recently relocating for university, and because my girlfriend also wanted to go to a different university. For the most part, though, I mostly try to get around either on foot or by longboarding, which is a very healthy form of exercising. And this board will help me make that possible. So here, you got the logo for Magneto. You got the drop through. Let me show you all of this. See? As that. And then this is the front, obviously. It's made of bamboo. It's actually super light, like the one I had in the past. So it's easy to carry. Someone who's a relative lightweight, like such as myself, who's just only gotten really more into fitness other than longboarding recently, can carry it. And if I can, I know for certain all of you can as well. Provided you guys are all, gals are all, able to do so and not, in any way disabled, which unfortunately, listen, it's something you take for granted. I got hit by a car once, broke my leg, and it's something you never really think about, your legs and being able to do things as simple as longboarding or walking around until you can't anymore, whether it be due to old age or an injury like myself. But listen, it makes me appreciate it after the fact. That was a few years ago, that now I can do so again. And listen, my heart goes out definitely for sure for people who couldn't do this type of thing. They're really missing out, and I think this is something that, at the very least, for those who can, should be something that you all pick up. It's healthier, it's way more environmentally friendly than either you're being in a car or, if anyone here is extremely wealthy, taking some sort of boat or plane or, yacht or private jet, for sure, this is less than $200, less than $150, and I think it will definitely get me some pretty solid mileage, especially since I live in an area that is relatively longboard friendly, and if I was still living in downtown, that would even be more so with the Riverwalk in Tampa. But Tampa and all that other stuff I could talk about in the next segment. That has been this unboxing. I just wanted to give you guys again, and gals, a visual and make sure that you all can see the product for yourself as is. And then you have the trucks here, and you got all the stuff. It's fully assembled, so it's ready to go. And I'm actually about to go test it out as I have to go run a few errands. But hopefully you all enjoyed this unboxing. And if you had, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell notification to not miss out on future content. Give the video a thumbs up and comment below to make sure you can help out with the algorithm and making sure that this video is actually viewed and gains as much exposure as possible, especially if you enjoyed it, which I hope you have, and I hope that I haven't bored you too much. And again, check out the links below for references, the product, and also my various social media, which I seldom use, but will try to use a little bit more in the future now that I've been uploading more content. But for now, this has been Tom from youtube.com/TJCMN. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next segment I make real soon. For now, stay safe and peace out.